Okay, hello everyone. If you're watching this video, it means you've joined up, under me, and I'd like to welcome you all aboard to this great journey. You're going to learn a lot of things out of this whole company, not just financially. You're going to see benefits in your health. You're gonna see a new meaning to life. Develop a lot of good friendships, and just going to find a deeper purpose to why you're in this company. Let's start off about me. So this is how you're going to start off a presentation to someone. You're going to tell them your why. Okay, now I went to work every day, and in the morning used to stand there and was not happy. Actually didn't want to be there. Really hated it, like with a passion. And I looked at all these older people coming in, and they were like, you know, oh, another day. And I thought, I've got at least another 40 years of this. Like, how can I do this? This is not life. I don't agree that life's supposed to be lived. So that's when I got this opportunity came at me. It didn't come at me straight away, but I've always thought this. But then as soon as I got the opportunity of your health, I thought, bang, I jumped on board, and I just put my 100% efforts into it. And just went to the annual event in Melbourne. I'm flying off to Canada tomorrow, and I just cannot wait to see the progression of my team. After being inspired by Michael Moe, Dan Hamilton, Dave Nelson, my upline Jake Williams. I really like to thank him for bringing me here. Now, what we're here to do is we're here to develop leaders. Okay, now to develop leaders, we need to learn about our products. We need to learn the presentation, so you can become leaders. So what I done was I made this video. I shouldn't say YouTube. I made this video up for you guys, so you can keep watching and watching, and you can start learning the presentation, and so you start learning a bit more about the company, and then when you can come and present it to your upline, so myself or whoever's sponsored you, they should be able to show you the steps, and they should be able to say, all right, you've done it correctly. But instead of waiting for them, you can get to work and get to action straight away and start sitting there all night and just learning off me. So we're gonna have a look. So this is where I start the presentation off, and I sit there and we get the people there and we have a chat and talk a bit of you got to make people feel comfortable. You can't just be in there and trying to show this presentation and walk out. It's not going to work. You've got to sit there. You've got to tell them your why in the company. So why are you here? I want financial freedom. I want to be able to do what I want. I don't want to be stuck there and relying on my job to be able just to pay my little house off. I want to be able to travel the world, meet new people, and just really see how big I can get. Because when I looked at the electricians, that's what I was, an electrician by trade. So it's all I could aspire to be is, maybe a foreman supervisor, and I could only earn that much. I didn't want to be that. I wanted to be able to, if I put a lot of effort in, I could get huge rewards. You see? So that's what this company is about. You put huge efforts in and you really go your hardest, you can go somewhere. So, that's the first slide. Now, the next one, this is where we get the cash flow quadrant up. Now, this cash flow quadrant was made up by Robert Kiyosaki. Do you know Robert Kiyosaki? They'll say yes, no. Well, Robert Kiyosaki is a self-made billionaire. He wrote one of the most successful books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, successful wealth books. He developed this cash flow quadrant so people could see where they fall in it and where they fall in life. So on your left-hand side, you have your employee. E for employee. This is someone who trades time for money, and they work on a set wage a week, so a set amount of money a week. So on your bottom left-hand corner, you got your S, which is self-employed. This sort of stands for solo, smart, self-employed, so someone who goes and starts his little electrical company with his little van and goes out and runs around and still working, trading type of money. You've also got your doctors, your barristers, your lawyers and stuff like that, which are self-employed. Now, these S's usually say you need to do things yourself to be able to get them done properly. They're solos. That's what they pretty much are. They like to work for themselves and by themselves, and that's usually how they operate. Now, with this company, Your Health, we're giving us the opportunity to fall on the right hand side of the cash flow quadrant for a little fee. So we've got our B, which is our business owner. This is someone who works off a profit at the end of the job. That's how they make their money. Now, a business owner is someone who has a business that has more than 500 employees, and these are usually the smart people that you could say they're not really smart, but they are smart with the business type of things. They employ these people that go to uni, and it takes them 4 years to learn their degrees and whatnot, and they pay them an X amount of money, and then they tell them to do the job, and then they give them back, double or triple the money. So they're smarter in a way. They might not have the uni degree, but they're smart as in they know how to operate the business. Now, to be a business owner, usually you're going to could spend millions to start a big corporation like that. So you're an investor. This is someone who works off a profit at the end of their investment. Like you said, so let the share market work for them and stuff like the share market. You got to invest. You should really be investing big money to really get some real, to make some good money. You're probably gonna have to invest some big money. So usually people that are on the left hand side, they don't have enough money to invest, so they can't invest. They're still trading type of money. They're struggling to pay their house mortgage off. So 95% of the wealth lies on the right hand side, and 95% of the population are trading time for money. So there's no freedom, and there's no retirement in sight. But on the right hand side, we've got financial freedom, flexible hours, and a great lifestyle. So who knows? It might be a Sunday afternoon and you're catching up with a few drinks with some old friends, and you're on the right hand side, and you were going to go into work and see how your business is running and see just to catch up, make sure everything's going well, but you decided you've caught up with some old friends and you've had a few drinks and you don't feel like getting up, 8 or 9 in the morning. You don't have to go into work because you're a business owner now. Whereas if you're an E, you'll probably be, going to get in trouble. And if you're an S, you don't make money unless you rock up. Whereas you're a B, you have these people already working for you. And if you're an investor, you obviously don't have to be, you got the investments working for you. So, the next one. So the key points I'd say with that is just listen to me again and just remember Robert Kiyosaki. And one of the main things about that one is why did we show that? Is because with the opportunity I'm about to show you, is you having the opportunity to put yourself onto the right hand side of the cash flow quadrant. You're giving yourself the opportunity to make a move over to here from the E or the S. So if we go to this slide, so the opportunity with Your Health. What happened there? So the opportunity with Your Health. So what I like to do with this slide is I like to say, look, we've got the we are here straight on the screen. So we are here, guys. We're in concentration. Worldwide, we've been around for about 4 years. That's where we are worldwide. In Australia, from when I've made this video, so it might not be if this is 2 years down the track, we still might not be in concentration, we might not be in formation in Australia. But the way I've been doing it is from 2012 in October, that's when I made this video. We're in formation in Australia and we've got a lot of growth. We've got less than 500 reps, got less than 10,000 reps worldwide. We've been around for 4 years, so this is a great point to say 90% of all network marketing companies fail within the first 18 months. So we've been around for 4 years. Not only have we been around for 4 years, but we're on the DSA, which is the Direct Selling Association. Now the DSA is a governing board that polices this industry. Like any industry, there's scams, there's building scams, there's builders that will scam you and they will run off with your money and they won't do the job for you. Just like in network marketing, there would be scams out there and there probably would be a lot of scams. So we have a governing board which polices this industry. Now to be on the DSA, you have to be evaluated for 52 weeks. So what happens is they have a look and make sure all the nuts and bolts and everything's perfect and everything's running smoothly and nothing's running illegally. Okay? So not only are we on the DSA, but we're in the top 3 finalists for the most prestigious award they offer, which is the Rising Star Award. We came second to an electrical company that trades with gas. So we're second in the health industry, and we're first in the health industry, and we're second worldwide in any other industry. So how good's that? Not only are we on the DSA, we'll be in the Inc. 5000 fastest growing companies 3 years in a row. So that's how I do that slide, and I ask them, is there any questions? And we go from there. So up here, we've got Richard Marconi, which is the founding manufacturer for Herbalife. Now, Herbalife, I asked, do you know Herbalife? If I say no, yes, we'll go there. They're one of the most successful multi-level marketing companies out there. Now, we got a testimonial from him because he's our opposition in a way. And he gave Your Health a testimonial and he said that we will be the next $2 billion company. Then after our products were government patent, he said maybe I should have said the next $6 billion company. So how good's that? So the next guy we have Dr. Charles King. He evaluates all these high-end multi-level marketing companies, and he actually is on YouTube. He's at one of our annual events and he gives Your Health a rating, and he gave us an A+ rating. When Donald Trump was asked what would he do if he had to do it all over again, he said he would get into network marketing. So we all know Donald Trump's a self-made billionaire. He's lost it all and he's got it back again. So someone's asked him, what would you do if you had to do it all over again? He said he would get into network marketing. So down the bottom here, this is the guy that made that cash flow quadrant, Robert Kiyosaki. He says, network marketing is the business of the 21st century, producing more millionaires than any other industry. So what I like to end when I say this presentation to people, I like to end it by saying, up the top, we've got a multi-billionaire. Second, we've got a multi-millionaire. The third person, we've got another multi-billionaire. And the fourth person, we have another multi-billionaire. All saying network marketing is the business of the 21st century pretty much. Okay? They're not telling us to be electricians. They're not telling us to go and be a doctor. They're saying this is a great industry and it's great. Okay? And they're also backing Your Health, not just the industry. So, the NDS, the Nutritional Delivery System. This is what makes our products so good, and it's really hard to explain to people in a meeting because they think that you're trying to sell them something and whatnot. You know, we're really trying to show them the vision. We're not trying to sell them a product. That's the way I present it. and we're really trying to present the business opportunity. But we are so lucky to have such a great product, and this is world class. There's nothing like it on the market, let me tell you that. And if you haven't tried it yet, well, yeah, wait till you start trying this stuff, and it's great stuff. So, the nutritional delivery system. So all of our product, the product range is government patent, so no one can copy this for the next 15 years. We have the best enzyme therapist in the world. Her name is Dickie Fuller, which signed a contract to say she'll only put her enzymes in Your Health's products. On the right, this is where the no risk investment comes into place. We're going to look and feel younger guarantee, 30-day back money guarantee. Now, of course, it's not if you sign up to a 500, the basic set, which is 550 or 560, if you sign up to that, you only are buying $400 worth of products. So you're not going to get the 560 back, you're going to get your $400 worth of products back, because the only reason you get your money back is because you don't like, as there's something wrong with the products. You think that the products are not working, or they're not doing what you think are offered, or you're having a reaction to it, or something like that. So, the compensation plan. Now, what I like to say is, I start off by saying the retail profits. This is not how we make our money, guys. This is for companies that have had their growth, their stability, and they're buying the products in bulk, and they're selling them off. So it's sort of like a supplement shop. What we want to do, because we're so fresh and we're in formation, we want to get people on the first order bonus. But if you already have your own shop or protein shop or something like that, it's not a bad idea. You can sell these products and just sell the product range, and then then tell people there's a business side of it too. Try the products for a few weeks and then come back in and sign up to the business opportunity. You can do that, but I'm advising, if you're an independent rep by yourself, you don't have a shop, we don't really want to do that. We want to get people on a product set, okay? So, say I sign someone up to a 400 PV set, I'll get an $80 kickback. Now, this is not how we make our money, this is just a bonus. How we make our money is the binary system. So what I like to do is, guys, to start off with, I always mention the person that's there. I say, look, they're up the top. This is you. And if you sign me and your friend up, or if someone else is there with you, you say, if you sign up me and your friend, and we're still learning the business and we still haven't quite got around how we're going to text people and get people to come to a meeting, but you have 10 people lined up that week. They can't go anywhere else but underneath us. 5 go underneath me, 5 go underneath your friend. Do you see that? Already my business is growing because of you. That's the beauty of this system, and that's why how good is this? We are all working together. So it's such a powerful system. So just say you sign me and your friend up in the first month, and then the next month me and your friend go and duplicate and find 2 people, and that continues to duplicate over a year. That's 1,024 customers either leg. Now, to get the full 10% payout, you need to buy $200 worth of products a month. Now, once you start trying these products, you won't mind spending that. Trust me. And it's a very little overhead for a business. You got to remember, this is a business, and you're getting products. So other companies, like if you have your own electrical company or building company, it's going to cost you a lot more than that in insurance, just to pay the insurance off every month. So if we go off just 1,000 customers, guys, because we get 10% payout of 1 leg. So if we just go off 1,000 customers times about $200 a month, that's $200,000 worth of sales in a month. We get 10% payout, which is $20,000 a month, which is $5,000 a week. How good is that after a year? So I would rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own alone. Now, how many hours do you work a week? That's what I say to the people. Usually, it's about 40 to 60 hours a week. Some people are less, but the average is about 40 to 60. So you go, look, you work your ass off for 40 hours a week for $30 an hour maybe. This is how we start the empire. This is how things really start getting crazy. Just say I had that after a year. That's 1,024 people I have a leg, which is 2,048 people. If they all do 1 hour's worth of work a week, that's 2,048 hours worth of progression in 1 week underneath me. How good is that? Okay, so we've got to really make sure when we're presenting this, we really get those key points. So if you have to listen to me over and over and over again, you do it. That's why I'm speaking really slowly for you guys, so you can take it in. So get your notepad out and jot down some notes if you have to. But you got to get this down pat. You got to really show this business opportunity and be enthusiastic about it. And the reason I'm having success is because I'm so passionate. Okay, I want to get people on board. Now, before I used to try to sign people up, and I'd be like, okay, all right, do you want to sign up? Now, I don't want to let them leave without signing up, because you know why? Because I know that if I get them on board that day, I'm changing their life. That's the way I see it. I have that much passion that I know, and I have that much belief that I'm changing their life, so I will not let them leave without signing up. I'll do all I can to I want them to sign up. I don't want them to go home and get stuck back into the normal life and routine and go, oh yeah, I might sign up later on. You got to get them, okay, on the spot. You don't want these people to go home and just rethink it. We want them to get on board and start pumping it, okay? Because people always look at the negatives when they go home, and this might not work and whatnot. You can't be scared of failure, guys. You cannot be scared of failure. Failure is not a bad thing. Don't be scared of it. So, yes, it is this. So I like to start off with the Super Starter Set. So the Super Starter Set is the complete product line times 2, free membership, $50 off shipping, and approximately $1,230 worth of value for $910, plus the business admin training that far outweighs all of the fees here. Okay, so you're going to get training. I've put this video up for you guys, but you get one-on-one training. This is just a way to help you learn quicker. You're going to have the use of your upline out there trying to do presentations for you too, before you even have to learn the presentation. So you already can see your business building before you learn everything. So this is mainly for couples that get the complete product line times 2, because there's no use buying 2 complete lines of products and having one sitting there doing nothing, because the next month you get more products sitting there, and there's no use selling a one-off to your friend, because you'd rather sign them up to the business and get them a place on your team, okay, and get them to start duplicating straight away. And if they don't want to duplicate straight away, fair enough, they get their spot on the team and they can wait a month and they can try the products and then they can start showing the vision, but they still get that spot on the tree. So the starter set, a lot of people get on this set. A lot of people, a majority of our people jump on this set, guys. And you got to make sure you stress this to the people that you're telling. This is what most people get getting on. So we've got the complete product line, plus 6 extra products, free membership, and approximately $950 worth of value for $750. And like I said, we've got the business admin training, which far outweighs any of these fees. So up the top, we have the basic set. So This is a complete product line with discounted products and approximately $660 worth of value, plus the business admin training. So if you don't have the money, we can jump on this 550 set. Okay. So, steps to success. So we're gonna purchase our Your Set so we can get on board to this business and start trying these great products. We're gonna complete the business startup booklet. So I should have one of them somewhere here. Now, also, guys, if you haven't printed off the Your Success, your upline should be able to tell you how to get it. If you're on my team, especially, and this is very great to take to a presentation. You know, just Donald Trump and it's not going to see everything on you, but just you will know if you've seen it. But it's a great tool to take to your presentation. Also, I like to take my Your Success, this book that you get with your sets. I like to take that too, just to let people know. You know, it shows them that it is real. Even if you like, you take some products. I also take the business startup booklet. I printed off a heap of copies of these at Officeworks, and bang, and your upline will know. If you don't know how to print them off or know where to get the copy of this, they'll tell you. But you should have got one anyway already. And straight away, give it to them. Make them go and fill that out. Tell them, take this home, read through it, and start your journey. So to complete it. So you're going to fill out your whys and your income goals and what do you want from this company. So, and then your upline, and if you're a member and your downline is filling these out, get them off them and read through. What do these guys want? What are they going through? So you can support them, because you know we're all a team. We're all helping each other here. I've also made up welcome letters, so when my teams sign up, just gives them a bit of a welcome letter, a bit about the company and how they can approach people. I'd like to thank Josh Welsh for Josh. Josh practically went home, made this up, so when people sign up, he can give them a copy, and they can tells them how to start approaching people and how to ask people on Facebook and how to message people and what to do and how to get meetings set up. So straight away, because a lot of people get scared, they start stressing out and they can't get meetings, but he simplifies it for them. Okay. Now also, I like to get a meeting straight away. After the presentation, you know, tell them, do you want to ring up someone and do you want to organise a meeting for today, tomorrow? Let's do it. Also, I went and ordered these on the internet from the Your Health, just to take them to my presentation and just go, look, it's everything that really you're trying to represent the company, and it looks really good. Because a lot of people you're going to find will think it's a scam and whatnot, but we show them all these details and it makes them feel good. So introduce others to Your Health. So straight away, you're going to get on your phone and you're going to start introducing others after you leave here. Or we can do it here. That's what I say to them. And we can get people on board. We can start setting up some meetings and start getting your team. So duplicate your team. We duplicate our team, which means once you sign up someone, you don't leave them. You got to help them and you got to guide them the way you've been guided. Okay, so if you don't guide your downline properly, they're not going to guide if they get people on board, they're not going to guide them properly. Okay, so it's just the whole system's going to fall apart. Well, God, I can't stress you enough. These are your team members. These are your friends now. Everyone is there to help each other. So you really need to be there. Always on the phone, always helping each other. Okay? So you really need to guide these people and train them up properly. That's why I made this video, so my team can start learning this presentation. So duplicate your team. So that means when you sign someone up, they duplicate and they sign their people up. And you've got to make sure that your peep downline is setting the standards high and really, teaching the team how the steps to success. And you got to make sure they're teaching it. Otherwise, pull them up and go, look, you got to help your downline, mate. If you don't help your downline, everything's going to fall apart, which means my team's going to fall apart. Come on, we don't want to give this. We don't want bad reps. This is the best. We want to give them the best training possible, so everyone succeeds. And the only ones that are going to fail are the ones that quit. So create the life you want and share happiness. So, what I say is to people, what do you need to be happy? You need money, okay? Money, not necessarily millions and multi-billions and money coming everywhere. You need money to be able to eat, to be able to buy your clothes. What makes you happy when you go and buy a nice car? Some people love it when they buy a nice car. They like buying a nice house. It costs money. When you like to travel, you're not going to jump on the plane for free. It costs money, okay? Now, friendships. Friendships are great. There's no use having all the money in the world with no friendships. So with this company, we can make financial freedom. We can make friendships. We can have a life where we're free to do whatever we want. We can go hiking. We can sit on the Bahamas and still earn a residual income. That's what it's about here. It's a residual income. We're not out there working for it. Obviously, we have to work to build this passive income. So that's what happiness is to me, to be able to go out there and do what I want, pick my kids up at 3 o'clock at school instead of making them walk home, to be able to see my kids' first running carnival, to be able to be there in any event, not be having to worry about work and paying off this mortgage and scared I'm going to lose my job one day. It's an income disclosure statement. So, start off by maybe telling where you are or how your upline's progressed. So Jake Williams was in the company for 3 months. He went from an IR to an Emerald in the company, which is an average yearly paycheck of $57,000. Dave went from a double diamond, which is average is $131,000 from in a month. He went from that to a blue diamond, which is $321,000. What company, what corporation will give you a $200,000 pay rise? Nearly a $200,000 pay rise. None. So we end that by saying, is there any questions about the business side of things? And that's how I pretty much end that off, and answer any questions that they want to ask. So the product sets. Now I'll try to get the standards high. I know a little bit of information. Let me know if you need any more information on it. But I'm going to make this nice and sharp for you. So digestive health. So for fibre, this is our first product here, the Your Fibre Plus. As we all know, fibre is good for our digestive system, don't we? Yes, that is. So you get your probiotics Ultra. So what happens is, I don't know if you know this, but in your intestinal wall, there's 5 years of build-up in your intestinal wall. Now, when our foods don't break down, to break down our foods, we need enzymes to break down our foods. Now, our body only produces 50% of our enzymes, and the other 50% is supposed to come from the foods we eat. But do you know that processing and cooking foods kills 100% of the enzymes? So unless you're a raw vegetarian, foods are probably only 100% enzyme dead. So you're not getting these enzymes. So we only got 50% in our body. So we're not breaking down these foods properly. And what happens is, just like putting a chicken on a bench, it's going off. Okay? And this is going off in our stomach. And these are causing toxins which go into our blood cells, which cause free radicals, which put us from neutral on the pH scale to acidic. So what our probiotics does is it helps clears out that intestinal wall, that build up, and it puts good bacteria back into our digestive system. Now, I don't know if you know this, but 80% diseases start in the digestive system and move into other organs. So we want to help. Imagine not eliminating 80% of diseases. I'm not going to say this is all going to, but there's a chance that we could be eliminating up to 80% of diseases that start in our digestive system from clearing out this junk and making us feel better, putting us to the alkaline stages. So we've got our Digestive Ultra. So this is where I told you we only have 50% of our enzymes in our body, and the other 50% is supposed to come from your foods to break it down, and also to absorb the nutrients from the food. We need enzymes to take it to our blood. So the Digestive Ultra, that's our solution. We take this in a couple of bites into our meal, and it's going to help break down this food, also absorb the nutrients from the food, so we're getting the best. So, bodybuilders and stuff like that really thrive. If they've got 20 grams of tuna, they got a tuna and it's got 20 grams of protein, and they want 20 grams of protein. They don't want 7. They want to try to get as much as they can. So cleanse and nourish. So we've got our essential vitamins. So I don't know if I've told you this, but all of our products are 100% organic, except for our protein, which is the dairy-based product. So we've got our essential vitamins. Pretty much, we've got just under 100% absorption rate. It's just, a normal multivitamin. It's organic. We've got the enzymes to carry it to our blood, so the nutritional delivery system. And instead of peeing out this stuff, we've got the enzyme to carry it to our blood. A lot of products, I'm not going to name names, but a lot of products in the market have a coenzyme in it. So you need an enzyme to drive it to the blood. So that's why usually your pee is, bright yellow when taking, multivitamins. Because you're just pretty much paying your money out. If you go and do some research on the internet, a lot of people don't gain anything from taking vitamin tablets and pills because they've got these coenzymes in them and they're not driving into the blood. So I don't know if you know this, but our bodies can absorb organic better than all this made up junk. These made up pills, they're not organic. We've got our super greens. We've got 24 servings, the equivalent of 24 servings of fruit and vegetables in one scoop. So most people don't even, get this in a week. Every morning I wake up, I have a scoop, and I have another half a scoop before I go to bed. So that's 36 servings of fruit and vegetables, and the antioxidant rating of 36 servings of fruit and vegetables in one scoop. In one day. Sorry, not in one scoop, sorry. In one whole day, that's how much I get, 36 servings of fruit and vegetables. So the pH scale. So what I like to start off from here is, most people, you're practically born about neutral, 7.36, just over neutral. And when our bodies can't break down these foods and they go off in our stomachs and they produce, these toxins, and we eat meats and stuff like that, it puts us in the acidic stage on the pH scale. When you're in the pH scale, when you're on the acidic side of the pH scale, you've got low oxygen to your blood cell, and our brain works off oxygen. So, and these blood cells go to the brain. So if our brain has low oxygen, it means it's not functioning as well. So when we're stressed, tired, inflammation in the body, so the inflammation type arthritis is actually caused from being in the acidic stages, and your fat tissue. So your metabolism ain't going to be working as well, because to burn fats and stuff, you need oxygen in these blood cells to burn these fats. So if we're in the acidic, we've got low oxygen. So that's why a lot of people struggle to lose weight. And what you'll find is when you're on these products, even if you're skinny, you'll find even your tummy starts trimming up. It's because you got high oxygen in your blood, so you're burning this fat easier. So to get on these alkaline stages, we need to get the fruit and vegetables and broccoli and spinach and stuff like that. Now, 20 years ago, if you were to eat a serving of broccoli, say this big, great. But to get the equivalent of that little serving now, you'd have to eat this much broccoli. Do you know why? Because the farmers are using pesticides and whatnot and putting all these chemicals on our fruit and vegetables, and they're also growing the stuff in the same spot all the time. So bang, bang, they're planting, harvesting, bang, plant, harvest, plant, harvest. Whereas they're supposed to, harvest it and then put it somewhere else in the field and then come back to this once the soil has got its nutrients back. So if the soil is nutrients depleted, it means that our broccoli and our vegetables are not getting the nutrients that they used to get 20 years ago. So that's why a lot of people, the cancer rates that went up so high, is because a lot of people are acidic. And they're trying to do some studies and they're saying it could be that if you're in the acidic stages, this is why on the pH scale, it could be why cancers are formed, they reckon. I've been looking at studies. So we want to be on the alkaline stages, like I said, because we've got high oxygen to our brain, so our brain's functioning better. We're calm and we're very energetic in the morning. That's why you'll feel very well. So if comes to the gym, if you're an athlete, or this is why they say, people at the gym getting these products. No, it could be for anyone, any person. This is why our products are so good, is because anyone can use it. Doesn't matter what you do, anyone can use it, but it's very good for sport people because they're going to perform at their peak level. If you go to the gym, you don't want to go to the gym feeling tired, you want to go to the gym feeling refreshed and good and energetic because you're going to train better. And that's how come you put better muscle on and you get better results. So if you're a footy player, you're going to perform better on the field because, you got all this energy and you're happy on life and you're getting up and you're not tired. Your body's running its best stage. I've always said you don't feed a racehorse McDonald's, would you? If you want to board a $1 million racehorse, you're not going to feed it McDonald's. You're going to feed it the best foods it can get. It's the same as the body. So we've got our weight management. On the left, we have an MRP, which is a meal replacement. That's what it stands for, guys. This stuff tastes amazing. That's what I say. Because it does. It's really a nice tasting product. It's our only dairy-based product on the market. This is it's got the enzyme to carry the protein to our blood, to absorb it. So it's just a meal. It's a meal replacement. It's going to help you lose fat. So instead of sometimes you're even on the go and you need to eat a meal, you can have one of these. It's a meal replacement. We're not going to replace it with we're not going to just not eat. We're going to just drink these all the time. It's a replacement for a few meals a day. So I like to have one of these in the morning. I have breakfast in the morning, then about 9, 10, I have another one. I have one of these, after breakfast. So a complete burn. This is an organic fat burner. So this will help you stop craving foods that are high in fats and sugar. It will make you. Some people, it's not my favorite product in the whole line, but a few people I know actually said it's their favorite because it makes them feel amazing. It makes me feel amazing, but it's not my favorite product. My favorite product is the Berry Blast. It's got 19 fruits extracted from it, less than 10 calories, and less than 1 gram of sugar in it. This is what I have in the morning instead of having a coffee or an energy drink. It's got organic caffeine in it, and it makes me feel amazing. I love it. I love waking up feeling refreshed in the morning. So I have one of these with my super greens, plus I have my fiber, and I have this Berry Blast all-in-one shaker. Shake it up with some water, about 8 ounces of water. Drink it. great kickstart to the day. And a couple of essential vitamins. So your Repair. I actually have the Your Repair Ultra, which is 5 times stronger. This helps with the inflammation in your muscles and also helps with your recovery time. So if you go in the gym or you're playing sport or whatnot, it's going to help speed up this recovery process. And this is how we're going to close, guys. And it's very important. We can't just go, okay, that's it. That's the whole presentation. What you got to do is, okay, so what set you thinking about getting on? Be enthusiastic. We want to change these guys' lives. We want to tell them, let's change your life. So, alright, so what set are you thinking about jumping on there? Oh, I'm thinking about jumping the starter set. Oh, I'm thinking about jumping on the basic set. What not? Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. And then if they say, no, I don't know, mate, don't know. Alright, why? I'm going to go and do some research in the company. Why? What do you have to do? What research? I'm here. I know everything about this company, or I can wing my upline. What's the problem? I can answer this. I'll tell you. Tell me the reasons why you don't want to jump on board. They won't answer you. They don't know. Okay? I don't know enough about the company. Ask me any question you want. Let's go. Why would you join this company? Financial freedom. Holidays at the company's expense. Okay? So once you get to certain levels, the company is going to let you travel the world with them. You're going to meet amazing people and have amazing friendships. You're going to feel better on the product, so your health. And you're going to live a life full of happiness. Okay, so we're going to achieve something in life by getting this financial freedom. And we're going to join a great, fast-growing team. Now, guys, we want to be the fastest-growing team worldwide. Okay, first step is obviously we want to be the fastest-growing team in Sydney, then Australia, and then worldwide. Now, the way to do this, we're going to close properly and we're going to be sharp with our presentations. So this video wasn't for you guys to straight away go out and present. It's an opportunity for my team to start learning, and they can keep watching this over and over and over again, every slide, so they can get this presentation down pat. So once you've learnt this presentation, show your upline a few times, and once you've got their approval, say okay, they can go and do the presentation. Because guys, we don't want to be going out doing the presentation by ourselves and not knowing what we're doing. So the upline, you guys, you leaders, you're going to make sure your downline ain't doing presentations to everyone. And if they are, make sure they're up to scratch. That's all I recommend. This is how we're going to build a great team. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys can do. I'm off to Canada tomorrow. It's 1:30 in the morning. I had my going away party yesterday. I've had a couple hours of sleep because I've been flying to Melbourne this morning. And look at this. I was that motivated. I'm still up at 1:30 in the morning, showing you guys this. Okay, so I hope it really works out for you guys. And my Sydney team, all the best. I'll be in contact with all you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. And I was hoping to see everybody in Cancun for the 2012 Cancun in. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. So make sure at the end of the presentation you're enthusiastic, and make sure you're really enthusiastic and you found your why in the company before you start presenting things. Okay? We don't want to just present this little presentation. Okay, you got the berry blast next. You've got 9 fruits extracted, 10 calories. We want to be energetic. We want to be happy. Okay? We want to be shown. We want these guys to go, whoa, what's this guy doing? Yeah, he's a mate. And your friends start seeing you. Oh, he's really loving this. Okay? And you got to make sure you're always dressing sharp, guys. So we don't want to be rocking up into a presentation in a singlet. Always dress sharp, talk sharp, and know your stuff. So learn this presentation, do your research on the products, take the products so you sort of have a testimonial for yourself. So in the presentation, like I said, look, Berry Blast is my favourite product in the market. Do your research, guys, because you do not want to go and present this to somebody, to 10 people, and 10 of them don't get on. Okay, and you don't want to walk away from the presentation going, oh, was it because I didn't present it that well, or was it because my presentation wasn't sharp? You don't want to be losing people because your presentation wasn't sharp. You want to make sure it's sharp, so you got the best opportunity for these people to jump on board. Okay, guys. Thanks again, and see you later.